Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. I am your host, Crimson Cavalier. Last time, we completed Dragon Roost Cavern. We defeated the evil creature inside and saved Lord Valoo, the spirit of the sky, from his uncomfortable being bitten on the tail. And today, we're gonna head over to our next destination. If we open up our map, we see that we have over here down at the bottom, near the southeast, another mark on our map, and we're heading that way. But before we can do that, there's one thing I need to take care of. And I'm just gonna let Beetle's ship guide me along for a little bit. Actually, he's not gonna take me all the way around, which is fine. So we're just gonna take a nice little cruise on this little pleasant trip around the island. Let's go to my items. I already have it equipped. Nice little journey. Nice, comfortable. Around the back of the island is something we really need to get. Actually, you can see it from here. And if Beetle starts swimming right way, floating, yeah, perfect. So I want to take the time here just to talk about what we're one of the main gameplay mechanics, which of course is the wind baton, playing the different beats and conducting all the songs that you need to conduct to finish the game. And we're about to learn our first song. Now, the King of Red Lions showed us how. And there are quite a few songs scattered around the world, so let's jump off here. Thank you, Beetle. And let's take a look. What do we have? There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Well, to me that says, let's play this song. And we just learned the Wind's Requiem. Hehe. So let's meet Cephos, the god of winds. You're the new Wind Waker, are you? Alright, so it looks like his brother is creating trouble for everyone in the world. And that might prove to be a problem for us. Great. However, with this new song, we can control the wind. Before we go on, I do want to buy some more bait from Beetle. All-purpose bait. I just want to fill my bag with as much bait as I can. Buying all the bait. And it's nice because I need these things anyway, and I'm... I have room for one more. Nope, looks like I'm full. Alright, see you later. And he drops me off right at the front, which is really nice. Now, before we finish, there's one quick thing I want to do. So, looks like this guy, he's looking for a job. He's got a job interview. Well, why don't you just follow my lead? Well, I'm gonna try to get in here and I'm gonna try to get 30 letters. Or is it 25? I think it might be 25. Try to get 25 letters sorted. I can. I think I get something. So I'm gonna do this for a second. If I don't get it the first try, I'll just cut it until I... Not being very efficient with this one. Dang it, missed one. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time, so let's, I'm not gonna record the whole thing. So I'm trying to get 25 letters minimum, alright guys? So I'll see you when I fix it and get it right. So it only took me the one more try to do it, and I got 26 letters. So 26 letters, amazing coordination. Three rupees per letter comes to 78 rupees. That's nice. So I think maybe I was wrong. I thought he was supposed to give me a letter to deliver. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe that's later. So, well, I'll definitely be coming back here at a later time, so we can try this again. I guess it doesn't have to. Either way, well, our next destination is to the south, and right now the wind is blowing east. So what we need to do is talk to the King of Red Lions, apparently. Alright, so he seems to be worried about something. I climb on. Okay, I can speak to him, but the option to climb, and I'm about to drown. Okay. I can't climb. Okay. So I can't climb on him until I change the wind, which is extremely annoying. But whatever. So we'll switch the wind direction south. And now, hopefully. Yes, thank you. Alright, well, it's time to set sail. Let's get going. There's going to be a brief cutscene coming up, if I remember correctly. Yep, here it is. So when I open it up, he comes over and he will draw on my map, the Fishman. Interesting. That little last bit, I never really understood it, but I guess he owed him one or something. I don't know. Either way, now we can set sail properly, and we're heading south. Now, opening our map, we see we have 1, 2, 3 quadrants to sail through before we get to our destination. So, along the way, I definitely want to collect drawings of the islands. And yeah, this was one of the complaints that people had with the original Wind Waker. It's that the sailing can get a bit tedious. Why in the world would you just want to sail around doing nothing? You know, the islands are so far apart and all this, that, and the other. Well, I understand. I really do. And I don't necessarily disagree with some of those complaints. I also thought at the time that, you know, maybe it was a little bit tedious to do a lot of sailing back and forth, but more on that in a second. Let's talk to this Fishman. So every time you come across a new island, you open up your sea chart and you'll get a new drawing and usually a little bit of information about the island. Sometimes it's about a different island, but most of the time it's about the island you're on. So this guy's talking about the volcano spewing out lava. So there's a treasure hidden inside the thing, but how do you get into the lava if it's fire? Well, if you want to get inside, you ought to go 1 square north and 4 squares west of here, and the power to freeze anything is hidden there. So if we ever want to talk to him again, we have to throw more bait, but conveniently enough, if you open up your map and press X, you can read everything he just told you. So no longer do you have to continue to feed him to get the same information if you've forgotten it. That's something new for this game. I don't think you could do that in the GameCube version. But back to the sailing. Yeah, it's a bit tedious to have to sail around, and I know it was done on the GameCube mostly for loading purposes. It gives the world a more fluid feel. And I mean, I appreciate that because for the GameCube, this was a pretty sizable game. So I get what they're trying to do with that. That issue has been fixed to an extent with this game, and we'll get into that a little bit later on. It definitely doesn't seem as bad in this version. So, trying to grab all these coins along the way, and we've reached the new island. We're here, so we can start looking around for the jumping fish. So I definitely want to get talking to him. So there's our first encounter with the Octorok. And in this case, they are aquatic, so that's kind of nice. Because a lot of times, they live on land, which So with that little bit of information, actually, that is something we're very, very much interested in, as you know. Why wouldn't we? He just told us that there's an empty bottle south of here on a submarine. So we're definitely getting that. So that's what we have to do. We have to head south. Well, we have to head south anyway. So we'll just head south a little bit more until we reach that submarine. And look at that sunset. Ooh, let's go through these barrels. Haven't been able to do the whole thing. Really want to get the coins. You get the 1 rupees at first, and then eventually they turn into blue ones, but we never seem to be able to finish it. Because there's our fish companion. Ally. We need to go talk to him. And we'll be using our last bit of bait. Well, they come in 3 servings. I bought tons of it, so it's not going to be an issue. So aptly named Bomb Island. It looks like a bomb, doesn't it? On nights when the right half of the moon is missing, it'll give you shivers. So that's interesting, and we'll keep that in mind for sure. So off in the distance you can see the submarine and a floating platform next to it. And I'm going to switch over to my grappling hook. Actually, I just need my grappling hook out. So now that we have the grappling hook, we can use it to snag items from enemies. It's a very useful little trick to... Most enemies have something to steal. Pink bokoblins, I think they'll always have a joy pen. So always try to steal from them before you kill them, because sometimes they won't drop it. Sometimes they'll... instead. But here we have more enemies. Alright, let's get in there and fight. Actually, let's see if I can steal from him. Oh, knew it, those stupid rats. No, 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 go back. My heart. And you better believe I'm killing those rats. I've had enough of them. Never trust a rat. This guy's got a shield. But he's not any more difficult than the rest of his friends. Let's get what we came for. Lucky rat. Oh, you're so dead. Actually, I don't see what's in that pot. Maybe a heart. Nope. Either way, we got what we wanted, which was the bottle. So let's get out of here. And we're actually almost to our destination. Some of these larger platforms have cannons attached to them, like that. If you get to, they're not very accurate. It's not that big of a problem to avoid. Well, we're almost to our destination, guys. Once you reach an island like this, time will stop. So you can see on my little clock, it's nighttime, and that's how it's gonna stay. So let's take a look at this cutscene here. Forest Haven. Well, everyone, we've reached the Forest Haven. And in our next episode, we're going to enter and talk to the Great Deku Tree. Hope to see you guys then.